Years passed in the tranquil village, and the legend of the werewolf had seemingly faded into the distant past. The once cursed priest had become a respected figure, guiding the community with wisdom and compassion. The village flourished, embracing the hard-won lessons from their dark history, united by their shared resilience. However, the peace they had achieved was fragile, as the shadow of the werewolf's curse still lingered, waiting for an opportunity to resurface. Unbeknownst to the villagers, a small group of wanderers had entered the forest, seeking shelter and refuge within the dense wilderness. Unfortunate circumstances had brought them to the village, seeking solace from the hardships of the outside world. The forest, though beautiful, held secrets that remained elusive to these newcomers. Ignorant of the werewolf's history, they camped near the edge of the woods, unaware that danger lurked nearby. As the moon rose, the curse that had once haunted the village reawakened, and the unsuspecting wanderers were the unfortunate recipients of this malevolent force. The villagers, alerted by the distant howls and the ominous energy that filled the night, knew that something was amiss. The echoes of their past ordeal reverberated through the village, sparking fear and memories of their previous encounter with the werewolf. They understood that this was a threat they couldn't ignore, and they needed to protect both their village and these strangers who had unwittingly stumbled into the danger. A group of villagers, including the once cursed priest, armed themselves with the knowledge they had gained from their previous encounter. They approached the forest with caution, their torches illuminating the path ahead, prepared to face the resurgence of the werewolf curse. Their hearts were heavy, aware of the risks they faced and the responsibility they bore to prevent more bloodshed. In the depths of the forest, they found the wanderers, terrified and disoriented. The chilling realization struck them. The curse had indeed returned, and innocent lives were at stake. The villagers quickly gathered the newcomers, leading them back to the village square while keeping a vigilant watch for any sign of the werewolf. As the night wore on, the atmosphere grew tense, the darkness interrupted only by the flickering torches. The distant rustling of leaves sent shivers down their spines, and every snap of a twig was a potential harbinger of danger. Their preparations, though thorough, could never truly prepare them for the malevolent force that lurked within the forest. Suddenly, a haunting howl pierced the night, echoing through the village. They, werewolf, driven by the curse, was on the hunt, and it was closing in fast. Panic spread through the villagers, but they held their ground, knowing they had to protect their community and the innocent wanderers who had found themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. The werewolf emerged from the shadows, its form a terrifying sight, a beast driven by instinct, hungry for the hunt. The villagers fought valiantly, their weapons aimed at the creature, striking it with an unwavering determination. A battle ensued, fierce and unforgiving, as the villagers desperately tried to repel the creature and protect those under their care. But the werewolf was formidable, a relentless force that defied their efforts. In the midst of the chaos, tragedy struck. Despite their brave resistance, the creature managed to maul 5 villagers to death. The toll it took was devastating, a stark reminder of the harsh realities they faced. It was a painful price to pay in their ongoing struggle against the curse that haunted their village. With great effort, the villagers managed to drive the werewolf away, forcing it to retreat into the depths of the forest. They mourned their losses, grieving for the lives taken by the creature's ferocity. The newcomers, now fully aware of the threat that loomed, were shaken but grateful for the village's heroic efforts to protect them. In the aftermath of the battle, the village came together to honor the fallen, memorializing their bravery in the face of unimaginable danger. The once cursed priest offered solace and guidance, his own past entwined with the tragedy, understanding the weight of the burden they all carried. The village remained vigilant, knowing that the curse still posed a threat, and that the danger could resurface at any time. They continued to live with the knowledge that, despite their resilience, there were forces beyond their control, and that protecting their community required sacrifice and unwavering resolve. The legend of the werewolf continued to be a part of their collective memory, a reminder of the fragility of their existence and the courage they displayed in the face of adversity. The village's bonds grew stronger as they leaned on one another, determined to stand firm against the darkness that lurked and to ensure that their sacrifices were not in vain. In the wake of the devastating battle with the werewolf, the villagers knew that a permanent solution was needed. They couldn't allow the curse to resurface, endangering both their community and any unsuspecting wanderers who might enter the forest. It was a grim decision, but one they believed was necessary for the greater good. Gathering their courage, the villagers, led by the once cursed priest, ventured deep into the forest, guided by their collective determination to end the cycle of terror once and for all. They searched relentlessly, navigating through the dense underbrush and treacherous terrain until they finally found the werewolf, weakened from the battle and burdened by the curse that had transformed him. As they approached the creature, the priest, now fully aware of the gravity of his actions while under the curse, spoke words of forgiveness and understanding. The villagers, though haunted by the past, recognized the man within the monster, a figure who had once guided and protected them. The priest, remorseful and ready to atone for his past, submitted to their decision, knowing it was the only way to break the curse. The villagers locked the werewolf away, far from the village and deep within the forest, ensuring that it would never pose a threat again. It was a somber moment, one marked by both sorrow and resolution. The villagers left the creature provisions, knowing that it too was a victim of the curse, and that they had a responsibility to ensure its survival, even in confinement. Though the werewolf was now imprisoned, the village couldn't erase the scars of their past, nor the knowledge that such dangers still lurked in the wilderness. The village square, once a place of joyful gatherings, became a silent monument, a reminder of the sacrifices they had made to protect their community. Over time, the tale of the werewolf became a part of the village's folklore, passed down from generation to generation as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers that could befall them if they grew complacent. The folklore, as it became known, was a solemn topic, rarely spoken of, but ever present in the village's collective memory. Years turned into decades, and the village thrived, with generations learning the importance of unity, resilience, and the need to protect their own. The werewolf's howls, though infrequent, continued to echo through the woods, a haunting reminder of the curse that had once gripped their community. Despite the passage of time, the villagers never ventured near the area where the werewolf was imprisoned, respecting the unspoken pact they had made to leave the creature in peace. They knew that the past held lessons they could never forget, and that the forest, while beautiful and full of life, also harbored the potential for darkness. In the end, the village's story was one of survival, of facing the deepest fears and enduring the gravest of sacrifices to ensure the safety of their community. The folklore, a symbol of both tragedy and resilience, remained a silent guardian, a reminder that the village's bonds could withstand even the most formidable challenges. As the years passed, the village found solace in their unity, appreciating the beauty of life while remaining ever vigilant. The legend of the werewolf would continue to be whispered from one generation to the next, a testament to their unwavering spirit and the knowledge that the howls in the woods were a reminder of their shared history, a legacy they would carry with them as they faced each new day with the strength of a community that had conquered its darkest fears.